Hollywood's golden age just lost one of its brightest stars, but the circumstances surrounding Gene Hackman's death have left more questions than answers. What began as the quiet passing of a legendary actor has now turned into a shocking medical mystery involving a deadly virus, a sudden disappearance from public life, and an eerie timeline that has investigators piecing together the final moments of Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa. Were their deaths purely natural, or is there something far more chilling beneath the surface? Stick around because we're breaking down every detail, twist, and shocking revelation about Gene Hackman's mysterious final days. And hey, if you love staying up to date with the latest celebrity drama, hit that like button. On February 26, 2025, law enforcement arrived at Hackman's Santa Fe home after concerns were raised. Inside, they discovered a tragic scene. Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy Arakawa, and one of their dogs were all found deceased. Investigators immediately ruled out carbon monoxide poisoning after testing the air quality in the home. The gas company later discovered a minor leak in a single burner on the kitchen stove, but experts deemed it insignificant, not enough to have contributed to their deaths. Meanwhile, the couple's dog was taken in for necropsy to help determine if environmental factors played a role in this baffling case. Investigators then worked backward, piecing together the final days of Betsy Arakawa. On February 9th, she picked up their dog from a veterinary hospital after a medical procedure. 2 days later, on February 11th, she was seen running errands, shopping at Sprouts, visiting a CVS pharmacy, and stopping at a pet food store. At exactly 5:15 p.m., her car was captured on surveillance entering their gated community, marking the last confirmed moment she was seen alive. Her computer later revealed that unread emails began piling up that same evening, with no outgoing messages after February 11th. It was as if time had suddenly stopped. Gene Hackman's final days added an even more chilling layer to the timeline. His pacemaker recorded normal heart activity on February 17th. However, the next day, February 18th, it logged an abnormal rhythm, then completely flatlined. Based on this data, experts believe he likely passed away on February 18th, 7 days after Betsy. This gap in time raises even more questions. Did he know Betsy had already died? Did he struggle to get help? Or was he too frail to respond? The answers came on February 27th, when medical examiners performed full autopsies on both Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa. The findings shocked everyone. Betsy's official cause of death was hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a rare and often deadly disease carried by rodents. Gene Hackman's cause of death was determined to be hypertensive and atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Worsened by his battle with Alzheimer's, there were no signs of foul play, no signs of trauma. But the biggest mystery remained. How did Betsy contract a virus so rare that only 136 cases had been recorded in New Mexico over the last 50 years? Hantavirus is not transmitted person to person, meaning Betsy had to have been exposed separately. Investigators conducted a full inspection of the couple's home, looking for clues. While the primary residence was well maintained and deemed low risk, they did find signs of rodent entry in secondary structures on the property. This suggests she may have been exposed elsewhere, possibly without realizing it. The discovery of the virus was shocking, but it didn't answer the most haunting question of all. If Betsy died first, was Gene left alone and unaware? Did his Alzheimer's prevent him from seeking help? Did his health deteriorate rapidly due to shock and grief? The eerie 7-day gap between their deaths has left both investigators and fans unsettled. From a mysterious timeline to an incredibly rare virus, Gene Hackman's passing has left Hollywood stunned. But what do you think? Was this just a tragic set of circumstances, or are there missing pieces to the puzzle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For more stories and celebrity news, you're already on the right place. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out.